Good morning, YouTube. This is Eli Beaverson Visuals. If you guys are new around here to the channel, I am a street photographer and city photographer based near Indianapolis, Indiana. Welcome to Photo Vlog episode number 16. So this morning, we're looking like we're setting up for a nice sunrise. And here's what I'm going to do. So this morning, I am going to drive right downtown. It's like a 2 or 3 minute drive to this little town that I live right near. And I'm going to try to take some street photos here this morning. I've got 4 lenses. I have an 11 to 16 mil, an 18 to 55, 50 mil prime, and I have a 55 to 250. And then in a couple of evenings, I'm going to shoot a sunset with some friends at another small town about 20 minutes away from where I live. The goal over these 2 photo shoots is to get one good photo with each of my 4 lenses. So that's pretty much what I'm going to attempt to do in this video. It's going to be tricky. The sunrise looks really good, guys. No further ado, let's get going. Alright, we have arrived. I'm not sure if or how much dynamic lighting we're going to get. There's more cloud cover than I was hoping and anticipating there was going to be. We're going to work with what we've got. I'm going to try to shoot in my kit 18 to 55 right now. Try to knock that shot out of the way as soon as possible. There are some parking garages, so that'd probably be my best chance for some good shadowing. We're going to find out, guys. Let's jump into GoPro mode right now. This is a really short voiceover. It was really dumb of me. I just forgot to have my GoPro all the way charged up, so this is super short. You're basically just going to see me walking around. The lighting did go really flat really fast, so there really wasn't that much to photograph. It wasn't a good sunset. Really nothing going on at all. I did manage to capture this one scene off camera right here. You're seeing this photo now. I converted this to black and white, went for heavy contrast, and really tried to isolate my subject right in the middle of those train tracks. And I think this one does look pretty good, so my 18 to 55 millimeter shot is complete. Alright guys, I am in downtown Noblesville here getting ready for sunset. So really what I want to talk about in this video, I know you guys have heard it said before, I'm sure all over YouTube, that it doesn't matter where you live, you can still make good street photos. You know, that's true. Obviously, it is easier if you have cool locations or a nice city that you live in or near. But tonight, I'm going to try to prove that you can make do of a not perfectly ideal location with good conditions. I'm hoping for some long shadows, some nice silhouetted shots. So I'm going to try to start with my 11 to 16 mil, taking photos on that. It's a real challenge for me to see a scene that widely. And then I'll probably switch to my 55 to 250 for some compressed shots during sunset. And then the 50 mil 1.8 when it gets darker. So generally when I'm somewhere like this, I'm focused on the subject, whereas if I were in a city with a lot of tall buildings and cool architecture, I'd be focused on the scene and then just wait for subject to enter it. But here, I've got to focus on the subject, the shadows, the silhouetting, try to work with the natural elements that I've got to go with. Alright, anyway guys, let's go. Alright, another totally unproductive voiceover. So there were a few kids that crossed the street and we took a few funny photos of them, and this kid wanted my Instagram, so I went ahead and gave it to him. Anyway, this guy was carrying a briefcase or something. The shot didn't turn out amazing. Right here, if you know, you know. If you're a Peter McKinnon fan, you know exactly what this is. Hilarious, absolutely hilarious. Right here, I actually did snap off a quality frame, so that is good. So right here, this biker just revved up their engine for no reason, but they were trying to be cool. So right here at the end, we're just totally messing around, taking some really stupid looking portraits and stuff, just having a good old time.
It's a flash.
Alright YouTube, as always, that was a super fun time out shooting with the squad. So it was just a really fun voiceover. You could tell we were having a really good time. But I did get some good photos. You already saw the ones I made with the wide angle. Those are, I'm not real happy with those. They're okay, but again, I don't love shooting photos with a wide angle lens, so for what they are, they're okay. So I put on my 55 to 250 lens. I got some really nice shots with that lens, some really nice colors popping on the trees. So here is a 2-photo set that I made with a like church steeple and some blooming cherry blossom trees. I love the vibrant blues and pinks just blowing up in that image, really good. I put on the 50 mil as it was getting darker. You know I love shooting my 50 mil prime f1.8. So we were actually walking to get ice cream. Thankfully, I still had my camera on and ready to go on the walk over to the ice cream place. And I saw this restaurant. So like they've got like a nice big window with a table right there. So I saw these people eating there, and this lady was, I could tell she was like very passionately talking about something, and she was using a lot of hand gestures and things like that. And I actually caught a couple of cool moments. I'll show you one of them. There's another one that is a more interesting moment, I would say. I'm not going to show you that one right now. Stay tuned and follow me on Instagram at Eli Beaverson Visuals if you want to see that one when it is finished and ready to go on there. So here's the shot of that lady I got at the restaurant. So I like the style of photo with the windows. The glass gives a really interesting reflection, and I don't know, it just tells a story. I think it really shows some emotion. I like to try to express emotion in my street photos, so this one did a really good job of that. The colors are also interesting as well. Some of those reds, those neon reds popping out of the darker foreground. So anyway guys, which photo did you like best from this video? I'm happy that I was able to get a decent photo with each of my 4 lenses. So this is good because it shows I have some versatility, whether or not I'm using my great lenses or my not as good, cheaper ones. Anyway guys, comment down below, how many lenses do you have? You should give this a try. It's really interesting, and it can be really useful to help determine what focal lengths you enjoy and maybe don't enjoy shooting at and need to improve upon. Alright guys, that does it for me. I will see you next time.